make it clear where my politics are. I voted Biden, but I actually like Biden. I've met Biden. I like Biden. I hated Kamala Harris. We won't get too into that. I think she was a weak choice, but without getting too political, Trump exhausted me through COVID. He exhausted me. I could have voted for him. It wouldn't have taken much. And you know what? I'm going to alienate a bunch of my friends with this opinion, but it wouldn't have taken much leadership on COVID to get me to vote for Trump. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't have taken him being a little bit nicer to people to get me to vote Trump. I don't hate some of his policies. I hate the way he verbalizes them. But I don't hate some. I think at least Trump acknowledges the problems that liberals talk out of both sides of their mouth on. You know, like I feel like Democrats are not in my backyard. Like the neighborhood I live in is the most democratic neighborhood in the country, per person, per capita, whatever it is. And then suddenly they opened 3 homeless shelters in the neighborhood, and we're all like, no, get them out of here. Not near my children. And to be clear, I was one of those people. Mm-hmm. I am one of those people walking past. I am the guy walking past the guy. I am not the good Samaritan. I am a hypocrite. Okay. I am one of those hypocrites. I get it. And at least Trump says there's a problem when we say there isn't, you know? Anyway. And you know what? The other thing I hate about Democrats, they are most unlikable when they are right. Like there's nothing worse than watching AOC, what is Alexandria Ocasio Cortez. She actually probably politically is closer to everything I want, except she's so fucking unlikable.
It's so true.
Same thing with Bernie Sanders, so I'm not being sexist. And same thing with Nancy Pelosi. They're probably saying things that as a human being I agree with. Like AOC will say, I think every person should have health care.
Yep.
Fuck you, AOC. You know, I want to make sure your kid goes to college. Not my kid. Mm-hmm. Not my dime. You know, and even worse. And then it's not just AOC. It's not just Bernie Sanders. It's not Nancy Pelosi. It's all of my friends on Facebook. I wrote a few very deep things on my personal Facebook trying to appeal to my friends who were voting Trump, but I thought I could pull over. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't my crazy Trump supporting friends that sent me hate mail. I was writing a message that said, I am voting for Biden was the first sentence. And then it was, Tom, you're not voting for him enough. You know, it's not enough that you don't like Trump. I want you to set his car on fire, kill his mother, and poop on his dad's grave.
Yeah, you can't win. You cannot win on Facebook.
You can't win. And here's the problem with being a centrist. When you go up the middle, you get attacked by both sides.
Exactly.